Can you use a driver shaft in a fairway wood? Have you ever wondered if you can swap a driver shaft into a fairway wood? This is a common question among golfers looking to optimize their equipment. Let's break down the details to help you understand this topic better. Yes, it is indeed possible to use a driver shaft in a fairway wood. However, there are several important factors to consider. First, driver shafts are generally longer and lighter than fairway wood shafts. This design helps maximize swing speed and distance with the driver's larger club head. On the other hand, fairway woods typically feature slightly heavier and sometimes stiffer shafts. This is to provide better control with the smaller club head and higher loft. The weight and stiffness of the shaft can greatly influence ball flight and accuracy. When you think about using a driver shaft in a fairway wood, you may need to make some adjustments. Fairway wood heads often weigh more than driver heads. Because of this, you might need to tip the shaft, which means cutting it slightly shorter at the tip end. This adjustment helps balance the overall club weight and maintain the desired swing feel. Another consideration is the shaft's flex profile. It is essential that the flex of the driver shaft matches the characteristics of the fairway wood head. If they do not align, you may face issues with shot consistency. Some players and fitters enjoy experimenting with different shafts to find the best combination for their swing. If you are thinking about making this switch, using adapters can help. These adapters allow for easier interchangeability between driver and fairway wood shafts. However, it is always best to seek proper fitting advice before making any permanent changes. Using a driver shaft in a fairway wood without proper adjustments may lead to less control or undesirable ball flight. It is important to ensure that the shaft dynamics are compatible with the club head. In summary, you can use a driver shaft in a fairway wood, but be mindful of the shaft's weight, flex, and length. Fairway woods usually requiring heavier shafts for better control. Tipping the shaft or using a compatible adapter may be necessary to achieve the right balance. Custom fitting is highly recommended to ensure that your clubs perform at their best on the course.